Hello, students. I'm Vidya from English Magaz, and welcome to today's video lesson on The Tiger King by Kalki. This is the second chapter in your Class 12 English core book Vistas. This satirical short story humorously highlights the absurdities of the Indian princely states under British rule. It follows the life of a fictional king obsessed with killing 100 tigers to defy a prophecy about his death. Through its blend of humor, irony, and deep messages about fate and human folly, the story delivers a powerful lesson. Let's start by learning a bit about the author. Kalki, the pen name of R. Krishnamurthy, was a famous Tamil writer and journalist. Born in 1899, he was actively involved in India's independence movement and used his writings to inspire patriotism. His works are known for their rich storytelling, historical depth, and social commentary, leaving a lasting impact on Tamil culture. Before we dive into the detailed explanation, let's look at the story's overview to help you grasp its theme. The story revolves around the Maharaja of Pratibandapuram, also known as the Tiger King. It traces his life from birth to his ironic death, highlighting his obsession with killing tigers to avoid a prophecy. The tale is full of twists and turns, leading to a surprising conclusion that underscores the inevitability of fate. Now, let's begin the paragraph-by-paragraph explanation of the chapter. I recommend you pause and read the text on each slide before listening to the explanation. This will deepen your understanding as we go through our analysis. Let's get started. In the beginning of the story, we meet the hero, the Maharaja of Pratibandapuram, commonly known as the Tiger King. His various titles emphasize his grandeur, but his journey as the Tiger King is the focal point. The narrator highlights his determination to tell his tale, despite potential threats. Here, an important detail is revealed: the Tiger King is dead. This creates intrigue about his life and the mysterious circumstances of his death. The astrologers had foretold his death at birth, making his demise a fascinating aspect of the story, which will be unveiled later. Next, the astrologers predicted that the newborn Maharaja would become a great warrior but would eventually face death. Surprisingly, the 10-day-old infant spoke, astonishing everyone. His early articulation added a supernatural element to his character, emphasizing his extraordinary destiny. In the following part, the chief astrologer was stunned when the 10-day-old prince spoke and asked about the manner of his death. This incredible moment, where the baby showed remarkable intelligence, left everyone in awe. The astonishment was likened to unlikely wartime bulletins, highlighting the extraordinary nature of the infant's abilities. The chief astrologer then predicted that the prince, born under the bull, would face death from a tiger, as the bull and tiger are enemies. Contrary to fear, the infant prince responded with a fierce growl and declared, "Let tigers beware." This response, though rumored, suggested an early sign of his fearless nature and foreshadowed his future encounters with tigers. We then learned about Crown Prince Jung Bahadur's upbringing, which was influenced by English culture. Despite his ordinary childhood, the astrologer's prediction about his death remained a topic of discussion in his kingdom. When he turned 20 and assumed control of the state, the prophecy slowly reached his ears, setting the stage for future events. The Maharaja began his tiger hunts, driven by the prophecy. His first successful kill filled him with pride, prompting him to confront the state astrologer. The astrologer predicted he could safely kill 99 tigers but must be cautious with the 100th. This set a new challenge and foreshadowed the significant role of the 100th tiger in his fate. Next, we see how the Maharaja reserved tiger hunting exclusively for himself, banning others under severe penalties. He prioritized killing 100 tigers above all else, overcoming multiple dangers. Despite close encounters where he fought tigers barehanded, the Maharaja always emerged victorious, further fueling his determination. A high-ranking British officer, passionate about tiger hunting, and being photographed with his kills, visited Pratibandapuram. He requested to hunt tigers, but the Maharaja firmly refused, offering alternatives like boar, mouse, or mosquito hunts. This refusal put the Maharaja's throne at risk, illustrating his unwavering commitment to his goal of killing 100 tigers. The British officer's secretary proposed a compromise, suggesting that the officer be photographed with a tiger killed by the Maharaja. However, the Maharaja refused, concerned about setting a precedent for other officers. This situation threatened the Maharaja's reign, leading to strategic deliberation with his divan to resolve the issue. The divan suggested bribing the British officer's wife to secure the kingdom. the Maharaja ordered 50 expensive diamond rings from a renowned jeweler. Instead of selecting a few, the officer's wife kept all the rings, leading to a hefty bill of 3 lakh rupees. Despite the financial loss, the Maharaja was content, having safeguarded his throne through this extravagant bribe. The Maharaja successfully killed 70 tigers over 10 years, but then faced an unforeseen problem: the extinction of tigers in Pratibandapuram. He urgently discussed the issue with his Diwan, who humorously feared being mistaken for a tiger by the king. The Maharaja decided to find a wife from a state with a large tiger population to continue his hunts. In a humorous twist, the Diwan misunderstood the Maharaja's intentions when he decided to marry for the sake of tiger hunting. The Maharaja clarified that he wanted a bride from a royal family with many tigers. Finally, the Maharaja's plan succeeded. He found a princess from such a kingdom and married her. Whenever he visited his in-laws, he hunted tigers, adding their skins to his palace walls. This way, he killed 99 tigers. As the Maharaja remembered the astrologer's warning about the 100th tiger, his anxiety grew. Finding the last tiger proved difficult, but then happy news arrived. A tiger was suspected in a hillside village. The Maharaja offered a tax exemption to the village and set out on his hunt, driven by the hope of achieving his goal. Despite the promising laird, the tiger remained elusive, increasing the Maharaja's frustration and determination. His anger led to drastic actions, such as terminating key officials' jobs, doubling taxes, and threatening the Diwan. The Diwan, fearing the Maharaja's wrath, secretly brought a tiger from Madras and hid it in his house, hoping to prevent further chaos and appease the Maharaja. At midnight, the Diwan and his wife transported the tiger to the forest. Though the tiger resisted, they managed to push it out of the car near the king's tent. The next day, the tiger wandered into the Maharaja's presence. Overjoyed, the Maharaja shot it, believing he had fulfilled his vow, and left for his palace. However, the tiger was only stunned and had become unconscious by the gun's loud noise. To protect their jobs, the hunters secretly killed the tiger properly after the Maharaja left, ensuring the Maharaja remained unaware of his missed shot. The dead tiger was paraded and buried as commanded by the Maharaja. Unaware of the hunter's deception, the Maharaja celebrated his achievement. Having been deeply engrossed in tiger hunting, the Tiger King had neglected his young son's upbringing. On the Crown Prince's 3rd birthday, the king decided to celebrate the occasion. Determined to find a special gift for his son's birthday, the king visited Pratibandapuram's shops but struggled to find something suitable. He eventually discovered a simple wooden tiger priced low. The shopkeeper, fearing punishment for undercharging, inflated the price significantly. The king accepted the expensive offer, unaware of the hidden dangers of the seemingly ordinary gift. The king gifted the wooden tiger to his son, and they both played with it happily. However, the toy was poorly crafted by an unskilled carpenter, featuring rough surfaces and sharp wood slivers. One such sliver injured the king's hand, causing him pain. Despite the discomfort, the king continued to play, unknowingly setting the stage for severe consequences. In the story's conclusion, the injury from the wooden tiger became infected, rapidly worsening over days. Desperate, the king's family called renowned surgeons who, after examining the king's infection, decided to perform an operation to save king's life. Tragically, the surgery failed, and the king died. This outcome serves as poetic justice, illustrating how the 100th tiger avenges the king's relentless hunting, ultimately leading to his demise. With this, the chapter ends. Here is the list of literary devices used in the chapter. Pause the video and go through it, and stay tuned for more entertaining explanations of our upcoming lessons. Thank you for joining us. Kindly like and subscribe if you found the lesson helpful. See you in the next lesson.